Located on the northeast of the continent of Australia and facing the vast Pacific Ocean sits the fine township of Cairns. From Cairns and following a meandering course westwards is a railway track terminating at the small town of Kuranda. In the year of 1882, the countryside of this remote part of Australia was vastly different to that of today. Dense tropical forests, mangrove swamps and snake-infested grasslands made this a very inhospitable region indeed. Nevertheless, the hardy pioneers of Australia found tin in the highlands of Wild River near Herberton. The only access to their makeshift camp was a boggy road from Port Douglas to the northeast. In very wet seasons, the road was impassable, and the miners and their families, due to lack of provisions from Port Douglas, were often near to starvation. Hence, it was decided to build a railway from Cairns to the encampment at Kuranda. Routes were surveyed, most of which proved to be impossible to develop, but one, although very difficult, was found to be feasible, and in March of 1884 it was agreed to adopt a route passing through Barron Gorge. 2 years later, after much preparation and planning, May the 10th, 1886 saw the start of the construction of this mammoth undertaking. Workmen, mostly Irish, with picks, shovels and wheelbarrows, during the following years moved some 2.5 million cubic yards of earth, rock and shale. Tunnels were cut and bridges built, and after some 5 years of hard labour and incredible hardship by up to 1,500 workmen, the line opened in June of 1891. The construction of this railway transformed the region, and the accessible areas, now known as the tablelands, became one of the most agriculturally productive areas of Australia. With the construction of modern roads, the railway is used less commercially today, but with tourism booming, it has become a major attraction, and each year many hundreds of thousands of tourists from all over the world make the Kuranda pilgrimage on the line that was created by the sweat and toil of those brave men in the late 1800s. Barron Falls proved to be a non-event, as the waters are now dammed behind the falls. Sometimes the sluices are opened to enhance the falls for the viewing tourists, but due to a water shortage, this was not done on this occasion. Kuranda station is known as the greenest railway station in Australia, and there is no doubt that this is true. Unfortunately, our visit was not at the height of the flowering season, but those flowers that were in bloom gave a taste of the colour that abounds in high summer. Kuranda town itself is a busy little place, with many open markets and other tourist attractions, but that's another story. As one of the trains returns to Cairns, we remember those who toiled under terrible conditions to make this memorable train journey possible over 100 years later.